Mac, hey, the Mac's the plug over there. $3 million.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two
There's a player worth $3 million.
contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off.
There's a lot of good spring break.
Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Eden, no. Not that loud. Yeah.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First out and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays
On the
that he
TV?
thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, it's so loud.
He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Because this is what I love to see from the defense, as the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a draw play. He gets loose. Sophomore right out for a nice run.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw here. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. And they're punching out for 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Yeah.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
And then we'll try out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. No way to run up the middle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Graham It's low. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the
I'm in the game.
quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the back gets the football. Inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and offering an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots on the play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, USC, as they put 6 more on the board. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuevas. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Then they find the end zone this time out. First down, we're going to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down right at the 20. It's 3rd down after that run. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
Hey, you said it, not me.
To run as well.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass rush gets
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Ball handed to the running back. He's got the first and still going. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the moves, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Brings the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw, one that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
You wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. He's going to hand this off. Could be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Yeah, I put that shit as my team name. I haven't done it enough to know if it works, but I know people have done it in the past.
Keep it on the ground.
If you're away.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's an excellent effort.
It's just to play the games quicker. Like those ones where it doesn't matter if you lose or not. Those challenges.
Just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
That's not letting me call a timeout because someone got hurt. That's some bullshit, man.
From a long way away. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. An important 3rd down and goal now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And now they'll run it on the draw. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Important possession is begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great routing, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's caught. It's Aurora. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense chance to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a match.
Into a Super Bowl. Nice, we're back. Oh, you're fine. What's his name? What's his name? I already grabbed it. It's oh, no, you grabbed it. Okay, magnet. Magnet. Oh, then you can, yeah, because you can animation on it. You can mount that or something. Oh, magnet. Hook up the magnet and drive on into a Super Bowl. Ready? Magnet will pull. Hold on. Can I sneak around the house while I'm in here? Only press the track.
You like pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Aurora. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He down the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Did you finish? You finished? So all we have to do is not look at them? Yeah. I mean, there. Where are you? Dude, Freddie, can you please?
What?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
It's okay, go over there.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
Relax. I'm distracted right now.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Snap.
hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Saves right into the ball. They got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This drive going. It's fourth down and 6. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt is down just inside the 30. On first down, it's play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Hands off to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
What is that?
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. This is a regular season game here that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuevas. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Receiver in motion now. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back for the 4 for second and goal. And the tailback's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. Can they stop him on third and goal? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And the quarterback dropping back. Off target and incomplete.
The defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Aurora. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch!
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
1st and goal, handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They finish off the scoring drive.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So it's going to come down to this, a 2-point conversion to tie the score and try to force overtime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught, and the 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the 4th quarter. some momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down, an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Put that on, bro. Just, I gotta get lucky.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoffs, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That what?
Yesterday.
This was fun.